The reason why I did my teacher training at Zenko, I'd joined up at the studio and started practicing here, and just really loved the way the teachers taught and the energy that they brought, and I really enjoyed the space, and so I was naturally drawn to the next step on that journey, so started looking at their teacher training course.
It was for the personal journey. So I had recently, not long, started practicing at Zenko, and I saw it come up on the website, and I knew in my heart of hearts that that was something for me that was going to be life-changing, and I just went with that gut feeling.
And then one day in class, I remember where I was standing in a pose, and I thought, I can do this. I can actually be a teacher. Like, I just loved that the way that the teacher was expressing herself with little gems of wisdom, as well as teaching yoga and the physical aspect. So that was my initial reason why I wanted to do teacher training.
I'd recently, or a year before, I'd completed another teacher training. So I had some idea what to expect, and I decided that I wanted to take that journey further and actually become a yoga teacher. So I went in with a pretty clear intention to teach yoga, but I knew that the teacher training journey itself was more a journey of personal transformation and discovery, and not just about becoming a yoga teacher.
I was going in with an open heart and an open mind. I knew though, again, it was going to be life-changing for me, whatever was coming. I felt challenged, I felt confronted, but I also felt amazing, and was discovering so many things about myself that I think I hadn't felt for such a long time. So it really gave me, which was amazing.
I didn't want it to end. I just loved it. It was a very caring environment. That everyone was so supportive, and that was an aspect that I didn't expect or didn't think, but it would have been the biggest effect, I think, to have that support of people with the same attitude, the same mindset, we're doing the same thing. Like, it was really supportive.
I felt many different things. I went through many different emotions and experienced lots of highs and some lows. One of the most beautiful things that came out of the experience was the connection and the community that you get in the yoga teacher training, and the friends for life that you make. So you adopt this new family that totally holds you and supports you along the journey. And that was, one of the things that I treasured the most from it, and we're still all very connected now. So
I was very new to yoga when I came in. I didn't know anything about anything really. So in terms of the poses, yes. The alignment cues, I love the philosophy, the breath work. There were so many things. It was an all-round comprehensive course. It gave us so much, and I feel really grateful for that, taking that into life, moving forward. I feel like it has changed my life. I feel like a completely different person. I feel like I know who I am going forward. I feel strong. I feel grounded in myself. It's given me so much. And for me to be able to change, that's then allowed my family to see the changes and embrace those changes. So it's been huge.
Even though I'd gone in with that intention of becoming a yoga teacher, I definitely felt very confident to step into that role. The course itself is very practical based, so you're doing a lot of practice teaching from the initial stages of the course. We have a lot of contact hours with the teachers, a lot of mentoring, and you're getting the practical step-by-step foundations of how to actually get up and be a teacher, not just the theory of being a yoga teacher.
It's really solidified so much for me on a personal level. and my love of yoga has just intensified more. I got the pleasure of being asked to work at Zenko after completing, and that has just been more growth and more fulfillment and satisfaction, like to bring it into an actual paid job for me. That's been a really special journey.
Yeah, I think just having kids, being a mum and getting a little bit lost in all of that. So perhaps becoming invisible. And when I came here, I then became visible. So I could then see myself. I could see the value in myself, in my community, and just started taking, what's the word? I don't know, started loving myself again, I guess. It was really cool. And just to watch that journey of the person who walked in to the person who walked out, chipping away at all those layers for me was, yeah, it was a sight to see. It was so cool.